Damn, that thing hot.
Definitely have to. I don't think we will today. But I'm gonna do it. Get out of that dirt. Annie don't look no better. I don't think Annie look good. I need to put that on inside. I mean, big one. My mouth ain't big enough. I'm trying to go in order. Maybe you are. Okay, first of all.
Who is that? Hey, princess.
I didn't bring my glasses out here. like something new growing in there. Look like something growing in there that I didn't plant. One more can. Let me water my plants in the back, and I'll be back. Here's my. Where you at? Okay, so look like I've watered. I have a few more. I can water them tomorrow. So I was just looking at the news, and it looks like Diddy is going to be Thursday. I guess the accommodations that he had in New York, the detention center that he is at in New York is just so deplorable. They come on mice and maggots. How they get maggots at a jail facility? Like, where the maggots at? Lord, if they got mice and maggots, they got flies and where's the maggots? I want to know where the maggots coming from. Now I can see the mice and rats because New York is notorious for rats. I can see that. But maggots? Where is the maggots coming from? Like, what is going on? And his Diddy's lawyer came on and said that those are inhumane. For that facility is inhumane, and they're trying to get Diddy out. But if it's inhumane for Diddy, it's inhumane for everybody that's staying there. Cause Diddy ain't no different from nobody else. The only thing that makes him different is he had money. But he is still a human. The rest of the people that are in the facilities, they are humans also. So if it is too horrible and deplorable for Diddy to live there, it should be too horrible and deplorable for for any human to live there, not just for Diddy ads. Because some of the people that is in jail is probably not in there for as much of a heinous crime. No, but um, this is a federal detention center. So everybody in there did something. This ain't like this ain't like the city jail where you get picked up. If I got anything on my eye, I just woke up not too long ago, and something is going on with my right eye, and it started yesterday at my grandson's football game. my eye kept itching and watering. And it was like, it was in an area where it was like trees and stuff, but it didn't seem like the wind was blowing that much. Usually I do have issues with my allergies when the wind is blowing a lot and, stuff is blowing around. I may have issues with my eyes, but it wasn't really windy. But yesterday at the game, my eye like kept watering and it was itching, but it's been itching for like a couple of days. So I'm not gonna just say it started itching, but just like in the corner. So if my eye looks weird or swollen or anything, that could be why. But just like in the corner of my eye, it has been itching and my eye has been watering um, since yesterday. So if it doesn't get any better, I'm going to shoot a message to my doctor and tell him that there's something going on with my eye. But anyway, oh, let me tell y'all about the football game. So we won. Okay, we did win, because we winners. And my grandson scored a touchdown in the second inning. I think he scored a whole touchdown. He ran in because he's a wide receiver. So he ran in a touchdown. He wasn't that far from the end zone, but he got in there without being tackled. He ran in the end zone for a touchdown. He was like super duper happy. This is the first touchdown he has ever made. So he was super happy. The family was like super happy for him. I did not get it on tape because, you know, I'm not like filming the whole game and stuff. So I didn't get it on tape. I don't know if somebody else got it on tape. I didn't ask. His mama, I don't even think his mama got it on tape. There is a bite on my foot that blistered. And I don't know if I should pop it or what. But I think I am gonna pop it and um, put some alcohol on it because it's right in between my big toe and the toe next to my big toe, and it's getting on my nerves. So I think I'm gonna pop it. What the matter? It's a lot of shade. You got a lot of shade. You can run around. You're not in the sun. You may as well run around. I'm gonna sit out here for a little while and get some air. So the game was good. My granddaughter went with us to the game to see her cousin because my grandson is her cousin. They are first cousins because they are two brothers' children. So they first cousins. Um, and they are really starting to look a lot alike. More alike than I thought that they would. Because when I looked at baby pictures of them, they didn't really look alike. They looked like their fathers. They both looked like their dad, but they didn't look alike. But cousins don't, cause me and none of my cousins look alike. Like if you see me and my cousins, you're not gonna be like, oh y'all related. To me, none of us look alike. But my two grandkids, they look, their face is very similar. So they got an opportunity to, she got an opportunity to watch the game, and me and her had an opportunity to talk because kids, like me and my granddaughter talk at least twice a week on the phone. But sometimes kids won't tell you things over the phone that they'll tell you in person. It's different when you in person. Some people say that kids won't tell you things in person. They feel more comfortable telling you over the phone, but I think my granddaughter feels more comfortable, when we're together. She, she'll talk to me. So we had she gave me little snippets into her life that are interesting. It's so different having a teenage girl than it is having a teenage boy. I will say that because boys, I don't know what it is to raise, even though I have basically raised girls because I used to work at a group home for girls and they were between the ages of 8 and 18. So, I have had a good glimpse into what it's like raising teenage girls because, I've had them. And these are all cultural backgrounds of children, all races of children. We had all kids, all kind of kids. Uh, um, but I think when it's your child, it's totally different. How you deal with your own child or your grandchild is totally different than, of course, how you deal with a ward of the court. These children were wards of the court. These were, what a lot of people say, these were kids that were eligible to be adopted or go into foster care or whatever, but at the time there was no, they probably were not compatible for foster care and they would go into a group home setting because if they deem a child not compatible with foster care parents, they're not going to place a kid there. If the child has a history of running away, that kid's not going to be placed with a foster parent because, a lot of the social workers place kids in foster care that they feel eventually that foster parent may be able to adopt. And, some foster parents have their own kids and they don't want a teenager coming into their house disrupting what's going on in their house, running away from home. Then you got to call the police, you got to make a report. The police has to be called within and the foster parent don't want to deal with that. A lot of foster parents that they want to does not have a long history, a history of abuse or, whose parents are not drug addicts and in and out of jail. They don't want to deal with that. They, want to deal with who have not, um, been dogged by the system and been dogged by their parents and stuff, young kids who haven't had a chance to unfortunately be um, abused a lot. There, of course, is going to be some abuse because if it was nothing going on, they wouldn't be in the foster care system. But they want kids that, have are young and haven't been through a whole lot because these teenagers will put you through the ringer. They really will. But anyway, that's subject for another live. Anyway, um, the lawyers trying to get Diddy moved is interesting. His I'm pretty sure Diddy is. I got if you see me going like this, short hair. I use too much gel on my hair, and the gel be like getting on my ears and stuff, and it be like drunk, because your ear is close to your head, and the gel be getting on like the tip of my ear, and sometimes I be feeling it, and I be like, okay. But anyway, I'm pretty sure Diddy's attorney. I'm pretty sure Diddy is telling his, because he can talk to his attorney. I'm pretty sure he is begging to get him out of that detention center. I know he is. I know he is, probably wanting his attorney to only work on his case. Where you at, Bubby? Gizmo. Gizmo. Oh, okay. To only work on his case so that they can get him out of that detention center. And I know that Diddy knows that eventually that money is going to dry up. That money, eventually the feds are going to seize his property and stuff. And he's not going to have the money that he's used to. He ain't going to have that money. They going to get that money. And the money that the feds don't get, these attorneys, because, of course, Puffy wants high profile attorneys. You have to have more than one attorney on your case. You got to pay these attorneys. It ain't no telling how much this attorney is charging an hour. Every time he talk to Puffy, every time he go to court, every time he, sends out a document, that's money. What is that right there? Oh, an airplane. Cause I'm like, what is that streaming across the sky like that? It looked tackle weird. I'm trying to see is it gonna pass this tree. If it don't pass that tree, it wasn't an airplane. And it's not passing that tree. I don't think it should have turned. I don't know what that was. Whatever it was, it looked weird. Oh, there it is. It's a plane. Okay. Plane. So this whole trial in everybody's gonna be talking about this forever. Okay. We're gonna be talking about this until that sun is going down quick. So today the first day of fall? I think so. Summer is officially over and I hate it. I hate it. Hated it. I'm a summer baby. I was born in August. I hate it. I hate it when the summer is over. I hate it when fall comes. I hate it. Even though I think the trees are pretty when the leaves start to turn brown and orange. Now that I like. I like the colors and all of that the leaves turn. I enjoy that. I enjoy, you know, seeing the colors and the changing of the leaves and all that. I love that part. But I hate it when it starts to get cold and it's dark. And, here in the Bay Area, it's windy and it starts to get foggy. And then it's gloomy, it's gray, it's blue, it's not as pretty. The flowers, they like, oh, we gotta go, it's cold, oh, help us. The flowers decide to leave because all of the little orange poppies or whatever they are that are native here to California, when it starts to get cold, they leave and you don't see them. They're already gone. They'll be back in the spring. And so when I don't see it and I don't get happy again until the springtime when they come back, this sucks. I do not like this time of year. This is not my favorite time of year. I mean, of course, it's a blessing that I'm still alive and, there are things that I enjoy about fall. And it's showing pumpkin spice. I'm so over this whole pumpkin spice everything. Um, So it ain't the pumpkin spice that I'm grateful for. I mean, I'm grateful to be alive, of course, but it's fall. So I don't know where everybody is. I guess everybody is eating and cooking. It's Sunday. People spending time with their families. My husband is watching football, so he ain't got time for me. He been watching football all day. I hate football season because we didn't do nothing. I should make him take me to the movies tonight because you've been watching football all day long. We should. I was thinking about going to see that Halle Berry movie. What you smell? Hey, what you smell? What you smell yet? Come over there, think. Hmm. Did Mama water all the plants? Did her water all the plants? I didn't water some of the ones in the backyard. I'll get them tomorrow. Okay? Little dusty face. You need you need a bath. You need a bath. I should just put you up under the water hose. Just put you under. I think we supposed to get a couple of warm days next week. I gotta check the weather. Put you up under the water hose and give you a bath. Okay? You want a bath? You want a bath, Bubby? Y'all want to see Gizmo? Come here. There he is. That's the Gizmo. That's the cute Gizmo. That's the cutie pie. That's him. All right, y'all. I'm finna go. I got videos I gotta catch up on. Adrian. Look like Adrian just moved and got her a place. So I gotta catch up on her videos. And then I gotta catch up on Connections videos. Connection was saying some stuff interesting, but I got sleepy and fell asleep. So I gotta go back and start her video up again so I can watch it, because it looked like she was like, when Connection tells speaks on her life, it just puts puzzle pieces together for me. I start to a little more and watch those videos and see what's going on. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully y'all show up tomorrow. Maybe y'all busy cooking, eating, doing all that kind of stuff. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you. Bye.